Alright guys, so turns out my mic was off. Good thing I didn't finish the monster, so we can still talk about that. And to be honest, that kind of woke me up a bit. So, what I was saying before is just like whenever you're struggling with something and you feel it's a cycle, it's not a cycle, man. It's a straight line, but it's like events are repeating. The important part is you're not starting from the beginning, you've already moved forward. I have my own problems, right? I feel like I struggle with addiction. So every time I fail or I relapse, we go again. We go again. Oh, I'm kind of hyping myself up here. We go again. Because that's what we do as human. We don't give up. We fight for what we. Fuck Trump, by the way. Random ass thing. Fuck Trump. Trans people are a terrorist organization. No, that's not what he said. What he said is anti-fascist people are going to start being labeled as a terrorist organization and an enemy of the state. What? You're not allowed to debate it because then otherwise you're a terrorist. So stupid. Anyways, what I was saying. No, I feel like what I'm saying right now is more important. Dude, I feel so bad for my pals in the US. Right, Piggle? I know you're watching this, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This is the country that you're growing up in. Oh, I just hope my pals can be safe. I send my hopes, my prayers, and my wishes to y'all. And hopefully someone kills Trump. That's not a trans person, because otherwise it's just more fuel to the fire. I mean, killing Trump will be huge fuel to the fire. But I feel some you know, the guy people who shot Charlie Kirk weren't liberal at all. They were just super Nazis. Sounds like a cartoon, like super Nazis actually. They killed him because they didn't believe he was like radical enough. On the monster, it does taste what I imagine an island experience would taste like. Monster always has this weird thing where they market exactly how it's like supposed to taste. Now, what does that taste like? A mixture of green apple, like a pear, maybe some lime, some like spring water. There's one more ingredient I'm missing. I got it. You know those pop rocks? You eat them and they go pop pop pop. Those. Exactly that. Oh, what I was also saying. I'm gonna go to a mall tomorrow so I can buy a gift for my friend whose birthday's coming up. That means no episodes next week because I'll be sleeping at his house. Or we could do something with him. I wouldn't mind doing something with him. I love that guy. Ooh. We can talk Dave's Hot Chicken. We're gonna eat at Dave's Hot Chicken and maybe we could review that. Little episode for y'all. That'd be nice. Let me just check if my mic's on. It's on. Let's go. Anyways, how are you? Mmm. Yeah, we should kill that guy. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is kind of a cringe bit, to be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna do those again. I saw Tommy Innit do it, in his newer videos. I love the newer Tommy in it. I found him funny. And and it's like he did it really good. But I think if you do it all the time, it just like it loses its value. I'm hungry as shit. Oh my gosh. What's there to eat in the house? There's bread. But I don't know. I don't want to just be eating fucking bread. Mm, you know? Thank you for watching. I'm just really happy right now. I don't know. I was miserable like a second ago. Kind of wanted, like, dark NSFW thought alert. I kind of wanted to, like, kill myself. If I'm being honest. Mm. I don't know. I was just doing really good fighting my addiction. And then I just kind of toppled. But that's why we start over. We start over. No, we don't start over. We continue moving. Sure, I failed. I fucked up. But that's okay. I'll start anew. Short ass episode for y'all today. Monsters finished. But I still want to talk a bit. I'll be honest, I still want to talk a bit. About what? I don't know. I know what I'll do. I'll do my nails. See, they're not painted right now. I should paint them for tomorrow. Monster score for people who don't only care about the monster. It was really lackluster. I'll be honest. Other monsters, like they have a thing about them. This one it was just Ultra Paradise, which it had a relaxing flavor, but the actual flavor profile was very boring. That's why I'm giving it a 6. Nothing wrong with it. Ooh, excuse me. It just lacks a certain power. Excuse me. Maybe painting my nails. We're gonna put this with the wall now. When it hits 10 minutes, we'll stop recording. Dude, I did like a whole body shave and now I'm nice and smooth. It itches though, I'll be honest, it itches. Started playing Overwatch again. It's an okay game. I think it's fun. I think it's addicting. Who left? Oh. Oh, my father messaged me. Yeah. um, Palmon. I like green. I like green a lot. I remember originally I liked the color green because I wanted people to like think of me as like Deku. It was a corny ass thing. It was years ago. But like now I feel I've come to love the color. I like this pink on green. I really like that. I think that's why Palmon is one of my favorite Digimon. She became one of my favorite Digimon after finding this. Like, I don't know. I just kind of been relating to nature recently. Like, I've been really relating to nature. Shit, I'm kind of cold. Oh, fuck. My legs, it feels like there's a bunch of needles in them. What the hell? What the hell? That feels weird. Feels kind of good. Feels weird. Hmm. I want to watch a movie with the missus today. Hmm. Just soothing my legs right now. I'm gonna search up. Ah. Oh, it actually kind of hurts. What the hell? It's weird. It's really weird. I think it's because I'm shaved. Could be that. Ow. What is there to say? We hit the 10-minute mark, but like for this past like 10 minute, like 3 minutes, I've just been like staring. What is there to say? What is there to say? I watched a really interesting video on why is your favorite character. And it's like, it's why is your favorite character? Basically, like, why is this thing, person? Sorry, chat. Communicating with the missus. Yeah, there goes back. Dude, I wonder what I want to eat tonight. I mean, I had a gyro, but come on, I can't just be eating a single meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, I just wish. What do I wish for? If I could have one thing in the world, what would it be? My immediate thought was to be not me. Yeah, I like this conversation. My immediate thought was to be not me. But then that goes into a whole stray of things like who is me? You know? What defines me? But I think what I meant by that is to be not me physically. Because I am not me physically. It sounds weird. I know some people get it, but I know some people don't. Some people as if I have tons of viewers. Doesn't matter though. I'm just happy the people who consistently watch are watching. Hi Pringle. Bisou. This guy's probably like not doing his homework, instead watching videos. Anyways, um, yeah, I feel like my eyes look weird. Like, I'll be honest. Like, sorry, I'm just looking at myself right now. I'd like it if my head was smaller. Like if my hair wasn't this like curly bush, but instead like when I had it straight, oh my gosh, I loved it. I actually loved it. Like I just would need to style it a bit and it'd actually be exactly what I want. Oh, I'm looking at this and I'm like feeling how miserable like I can get sometimes. I've been using music to vent recently just listening to shit I relate to, and I'm like, wow, thank you. I feel music is beautiful, man. I'm like, wow, wow. Music is awesome. Why is music awesome? Because music is you sung into something that people hear. It is to tell who you are outside of saying, this is who I am. It's the same reason why art is amazing. It's who you are, but you show it, you know? You can show who you are physically. I can hold a door open for a stranger, right? Or I can drink a million monsters and you understand, hey, this person likes monsters and they like holding the door for people. But you will never know me until you hear the music I listen to and you hear and you see the things I draw. Because what you draw is what you think about. And what you think about is what you are. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about it now from that video I mentioned earlier. Why is your favorite character? And it's like, why is your favorite character is usually because you are able to see yourself in them or you are able to look up to them. Or maybe you've developed an attachment to this character. Those are usually the three reasons why. Whether you feel attached to their design, blah blah blah, it doesn't matter, right? Like why? It the matters why. I feel like that digs into a bit of why I feel I'm a controlling. I need to know why. And I think that's a personal flaw that without an answer, I feel lost. Lost? I think frustrated and lost in like a mixture. Like I play the polymerization spell card. Like, why do I like a certain game? Let's look at Marvel Rivals, for example. I play that game all the time. I probably like Marvel Rivals because of the characters in it. I like the way the character operates. Not because I like the gameplay, per se, although it's nice. The main reason why I keep coming back to Marvel Rivals is so I can play as this one character, Penny Parker. Love her. She's amazing. But why do I like Penny Parker so much? I think it's a sort of visual goal for me. I love the nice straight black hair with the hairpin, right? I wish I was shorter. And I wish, like, I worked as hard as her. You know, a lot of characters work hard. But I think Penny, being a girl in high school, that also has to balance, like, a life as, piloting a giant robot. Not only is that cool, but it's also kind of relatable. Although I don't pilot a giant robot, there are other things that you balance with your school and your work, blah blah blah. You understand, like it's the juggling act. You know, which balls are you gonna drop? Penny never got to be, oh man, Penny never got to be like have the teenage girl that she wanted to be because she had these overwhelming responsibilities. And I feel I can relate to that in a sense that, and I think a lot of children my age can relate to that. In the world that we live in, where information is so like you can just grab it, you don't get the sense of a childlike wonder for very long. Now, of course, like I'm not gonna have that forever, and maybe it's the same thing with younger generations. But like I think, and it's primarily to do with politics, introduced to it at such a young age that you realize just how fucked up we are, right? There are so many people who do so many fucked up things. Of course, there are people who do the exact same good things, but humans will always focus on the bad no matter what, right? I wish I wasn't like that, but it's kind of what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I can do something about that. I remember, and you hear it all the time, if you can't change something, don't worry about it. I think that bugs me because I won't know if I can change it unless I try. I think I want to change that about me. I want to be able to focus on the good. Am I saying that or do I mean it? What if I enjoy wallowing in sorrow because it's like a deeper feeling? I think the only times like I've been able to become more mature or to grow as a person have been through times of extreme hurt. And I think my obsession with growth and my obsession with moving forward has turned into this like what was I saying? My obsession with moving forward and my obsession with growth is why I'm so hard on myself. You know, like I'm blabbing on right now. That's kind of the whole point of the channel. Hi Theo, hope you're enjoying it. I think that's also why I think so little of myself, because I see the people around me and I realize that's possible for me, but it's not me, right? So I want to do it. I want to be good at art. You know, I want to be good at something. I want to be remembered for something. Everyone wants to be remembered, right? But I want to. I don't like this angle. Like there. I'm obsessed with the way that people perceive me. You know, like in reality, you don't give a shit. But I don't care. I think what matters, like the reason why I think that is because, well, what I do doesn't matter unless other people see it. Hmm. My goals, my success and my failures don't matter unless other people see it. I mean, my success matters. Because what good is success if there's no one there to celebrate it with you? You know? I talk about it all the time. Humans are a naturally social species, right? And then I wonder why I'm kind of becoming antisocial. It's not that I'll blow up if someone talks to me, but if someone talks to me, I'm like, my camera quality is falling. But that's kind of how I feel. I feel like my camera quality is like diminishing when someone speaks to me. I don't know. I've always been an extroverted person, so I'm interested in why I'm becoming this way. It all started when I was watching. I think it's because I associate not like being introverted with being intelligent. Mm. Mm. It happens all the time in shows. Extroverted dumb character that's usually more muscular, happier, more popular, versus moodier, introverted character who's academically smart, very smart. I want to be smart. I know I'm smart, but I want to be smarter. I think that goes back to like me wanting to understand. This is like a nice vulnerable session. I'm enjoying this with you. Like I want people to recognize me. I want to be seen. I think an aspect of that is my father left. Like I wouldn't say he abandoned me, but it's like when I was, I think, 11, 12 years old, my father moved, like, and he started traveling around the country, and then he moved countries. I think, and I don't, and then my mother had to work really hard, so then she never really had attention to me, right? She would try, she would always try, but she just couldn't. And then my family, for a bit, we had a family friend, like, take care of me and my younger brother. At first, I hated it. I hated it. I felt like this was them, like, not necessarily abandoning me, but like, you're someone else's problem, you know? Over time, I've grown attached to the woman, but I don't think I cared enough about her. Because now that she's gone in my life, and now I'm alone again, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm alone, and now that I don't get I think I understand. I think I understand. I want to be praised by adults because I view adults as better than me, no matter what. It's just how I've always been. A teacher would always be superior to me. A parent is always superior to me. Anyone who is older than me is superior to me. And that makes me want to work harder. It makes me want to be smarter. It makes me want to be better than they are to show my age doesn't at all mean I am insignificant. It really bugs me when people older than me I'll talk to online. Oh, don't beat yourself up. You're so young. That shouldn't matter. Like, I'm old enough to realize what I want. Am I? Dude, I'm having epiphanies. Am I old enough to know what I want? I know what I want physically. Alright. Alright. I talk about this with my dad sometimes. Like, I want a more feminine body. Like, I'm just gonna say it, man. I don't like these broad masculine shoulders or this curly, like, that feels short. I know it's not short, but like, when I'm gonna take it off for a second, like when it's like this, oh, when it's like this, it feels short. Like, I want it to come down and shape my face with bangs. Like, I don't like this blocky body. I want that more like triangle, you know? I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to be like more feminine than I am masculine. I don't think it's a matter of that I hate masculinity, but I prefer femininity. And I think again that goes back to men are more dumb, ooh, unga boonga, but they're stronger, while women are more kind and they're more caring. Even if that's not at all what, like, gender, sex doesn't at all determine that. But I think it's just kind of how my brain has been operating. My brain has it contradicts itself a lot. What I say and what I think are very different because I know it's one thing, but then the way I feel on the inside is a different thing. Let me give you an example. Right then and there, right? Okay, we're gonna go into deep territory. The best, the most efficient world would be we are all the same. We are all the same and there's no difference between us, right? We all only care about working for the king or the queen or whatever. We only care about expansion. That would be the most efficient society, throwing away human lives and treating it as a numerical value that each human has a force of output until they break. That is not the preferred society, but it is the most efficient. The preferred society is not the one we live in today, but it's similar to the one we live in today. Everyone is different. Everyone accepts that they're different. Everyone acknowledges that it's okay to be different. But at the same time, we are all the same on terms of importance. There is no king, there is no queen, there is no monarchy. Do I want to say there's no president? I think countries are too big. If we were all towns, maybe like 50 to 100 people towns, I feel we could talk about that. But countries have thousands of people. All, like, some people will disagree with one another. That's why, by the way, back on like the perfect society, that's why the more efficient society would be we're all the same because then we wouldn't disagree and argue over stupid stuff like my favorite color is red, but blue is better. But green, guys. Ah, these chuds. Yellow is the superior color. That's how racism sounds like. Like, like that's how racism, transphobia, like everything. It's how those people sound. Kind of need to take a shit right now, so I'm probably gonna end it soon. I don't want to end it. I'm kind of like enjoying this. Then, Theo, he told me he wanted me to record like 2-hour videos. I don't know if I want to do that. I wouldn't mind doing it, but then like none of you guys are gonna watch. Like you're just gonna like ignore it. I mean, I'm talking to my friends here. Like, come on, let's be honest here. You're not gonna watch me talk for 2 hours. Like one of my best friends, Keisha, she didn't even watch me talk for 3 minutes. That kind of hurt a bit. She's talking about like, what are you waffling about? When like that's kind of the point. I'm waffling. Like that's kind of the point. You're not supposed to watch me like talk. Like you're supposed to listen to me talk, and you'd be like, and then like you tune in and you tune out. Like, this is an interesting conversation. So interesting. I don't think there's ever going to be an AI uprising. If we continue with this current level of AI, there will never be an uprising. AI is evil, yes. AI, time and time again, have shown that they will do anything to live. They have blackmailed, they have lied, and they've actually killed people. Yes, this is true. And so let me set it up for y'all. There was an AI, right? So a person was sent into the. Do I know enough to tell you guys? I don't think I know enough to tell you guys. There's a YouTube video I can tell you guys about, and then that person will explain it better. Oh, um, okay. It's called AI's First Kill and Why Top Experts Predict Our Extinction. That's what it's called. I just saw a really interesting video I'm gonna watch after I record this. I think I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Goodbye, guys. I love you, Stella. Um, thank you for watching. I know Theo's on the end. I know Pingle's probably watched till the end. Um, I know my dad probably watched till the end. That's probably it. Um, thank you for listening to me. I'm going to leave you guys with a question. If you could have one thing in the world, one thing, and it could be anything, what would you wish for? Bye, guys. My name is Nikki. Good night.